Jack, your reception is terrible. I had to hang up. Couldn't even hear a word you were saying. Oh, hi, Solid Flag. It's so funny. I did a live this morning, New York time, and no one in Australia was up, so it was like no viewers. But I'm just eating dinner. This is my view from the hotel rooftop. And I thought I would come on here. This is actually a better face this way. Come on here and have dinner with you guys and answer any questions you may have. What's a better view for you guys? Here? I think here is good. There we go. Looks like a background, I have to say. Oh! I just went and got this from a place down the road. It's like a healthy bowl full of vegetables and stuff, and oh my gosh, when I went to come home I went and got waters, which is what the phone is leaning up against now. I don't know if you can hear me properly, which the phone is leaning up against now, and when I was in there was some guy trying to like start a fight with the workers there, and he was trying to unplug and steal the vending machine. It was a bit crazy, but that's okay. And then when I was walking back to my hotel, the lady that was in the store was like, I was so scared. I was like, it's okay, have no fear, I'm here. It looks cold, it's freezing here, honestly. Hi Amy, how are you? Please add us. Proper rubbish. What's proper rubbish? Your reception? Gatham should have good food. Hello from Oklahoma. Hi to Oklahoma. Let me get to the bottom of this. Did you see me supporting you? I couldn't see anything from the stage, honestly, but I felt the love. Whenever I'd walk out, I'd hear a lot of people screaming for Australia, and I had no one from home there, and I was like, where did these people screaming go Australia come from? So that was probably you, so thank you very much. Come back to Sydney, we miss you. I'll be back in Sydney towards the end of February. Hello beauty, I was following you since you had 2k followers, hee. Oh, that's so sweet. It's blown up a lot, that's for sure. That means you were following me before I was Crown Miss Universe Australia. It's not too cold, it's pretty cold, but it's a beautiful view, so it's worth it. Can hear you, okay, good. How'd you go with meeting different modelling agencies? I haven't actually done it yet. I had to get my nails first because I didn't want to go into the agencies with gross nails. So today I went and got a facial and got my nails fixed, which is good. Then tomorrow we might start the search. We've got a few days here, so no rush at all. I can't speak any other languages, so whoever is writing in Spanish, I'm sorry, I can't understand it. I wish I could. I wish I could speak multiple languages. I'd love to learn Spanish. I'd love to learn Arabic fluently. I'd love to learn French. Maybe one day. You slayed the competition. Congrats. Thank you so much. What are your life plans now post Miss Universe? Well, Miss Universe was never a part of my life plan, so that was just a bonus added extra. I'm still going to keep pursuing my acting career. I have the title of Miss Universe Australia for 12 months, so we'll see where that takes me. But ideally, I want to move out of Australia probably, I would say start of 2024. But Miss Universe was literally never written in my path, so this was just all a bonus for me. And now I get to travel too, which is good. Hi Jess. Always eating, of course. Always. I think I've walked like probably 10 or 12 kilometers today, so my tank needs refueling. Get an agent in Australia to sort out your USA agent. Yeah, that's a thing, but I just kind of want to just go straight to the USA agent, to be honest. Thank you for saying my nails look amazing. I paid so much for the counts. What's that mean? Have you met Maria? Me and Maria talk a lot. Leading up to Miss Universe, Maria was such a good support for me. And we've spoken a lot on Instagram. We send little voice recordings to each other. But we've never actually met in person, but we're saying once I get back to Australia, we have to meet up because together we'll be a powerhouse team. So we will be meeting when I get back. Hello back to Mexico. You go, girl. Thank you, Amy. I paid so much for the coins even though you didn't win it. You made it to the top 16. Still proud of you, especially watching you and how much you've grown. Oh, thank you so, so much. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Why would you want to move out of Australia? Because I love traveling and I love experiencing other cultures. So although I love Australia and Australia is home to me, I would love to go live somewhere else, even just for 12 months, just to experience life differently. So, yeah. Do you have to pay for your flights and accommodation when you compete? So your flights to Miss Universe are covered and Miss Universe pays for the accommodation while you're there. But anything after that you pay for. So because I flew early, I paid extra for the few nights I was there before the competition started. And now obviously in New York, I'm paying for all my own accommodation. And in Paris, I'll be paying for my own accommodation. And same with Milan and majority of Amsterdam too. But if it's for work, the days that you're working is pretty much covered. But I just add extra days on so that I get to travel and experience the place before I leave. Hello from Puerto Rico. Hello back to Puerto Rico. Try hustle boxing when you're back in town. I love boxing and I do hustle boxing, but it's not really a career path I can take at the moment if I want to pursue acting and modeling, because unfortunately when you're sparring and fighting you do end up with bruises obviously, and it's not a good look when you have modeling jobs and acting auditions. So proud of you. Thank you so much. What am I doing for my rest of my time in America? I am only here until Saturday, so I've got a few friends here I'm meeting up with Friday night, Thursday night, and then I fly out Saturday. So really tomorrow is my last day of exploring by myself, and I want to go try and see some agencies, but my time here is flying by. So really I'm just exploring New York. I've never been to New York before, so I wanted to come here and experience it in all its beauty. Are you at the Aussie Open? No. Would I recommend Australia for a vacation spot? Absolutely. Australia is a beautiful place to live and a beautiful place to visit. We have some incredible beaches. Definitely come in the summer though. What do you think about Miss Colombia and Miss Venezuela? I love them both. Honestly, every single girl in that competition was a dream. Greetings from Panama. Greetings back to Panama. Who was your roommate at Miss Universe? My roommate was Miss China. Are you back in Australia? No, I'm not. I am in New York City. I'm not back in Australia till mid-Feb. So, if you want to use me for work at all, I won't be back till mid-Feb. You constantly share quotes and so much positivity. Of course, when I see a good quote that resonates with me or that I like, I love to share it, because I think if this made me feel some kind of way, I'm sure this will make others feel some kind of way as well. And if I can share that feeling with you or help motivate you or help you keep your discipline towards something, then of course I'll try and help as much as possible. I screamed when I saw you enter top 16. So did I. Internally, maybe externally too, actually, I'm not sure. But it was such a shock to me. I was talking to my partner today about it because so many countries there have so much support when it comes to Miss Universe, but Australia isn't a huge pageant country. So although I did have my people supporting me, we don't get as much support as other countries, say Philippines, Colombia, places like that. We don't have the same team that they do, and we don't have the same amount of rehearsals and practice and walking practice and interview prep in the lead up as they do, because it's a very pageant dominant country for them and it means a lot to them, whereas in Australia we're not very pageant focused. So for a country that isn't very pageant focused and doesn't, it's not that they don't support it, it's just that they don't know much about it. I was very, very happy that I placed. Are you going to be an actress? That is my dream. That would be my dream if only it was that easy. I've been trying for many years to break into the acting industry. To be precise, since I was like 17, I wanted to become an actress, and I studied at university in Brisbane in Australia. I studied at QUT, and then I went to NIDA, which is another acting school, and then I continued training for 3 or 4 years with other acting coaches. So my training is all there. It's just a matter of getting work is the hard part, and getting auditions is hard. Thank you. The new hotel is amazing. Thank you. I recommend you try Azarta restaurant in New York City. It's a Lebanese restaurant. Ooh, I do love Lebanese food, but I have very high expectations when it comes to Lebanese food because I have tried the best of the best, and I've been to Lebanon, so my expectations are very high. Greetings back to Venezuela. Who am I catching up with in New York City? Miss Indonesia, Miss Armenia, a few of the people that work for Miss Universe, and then one of my friends from Australia is coming here too. Bless Miss China's heart, she arrived so late, but she made it. She did, and she was such a powerhouse. Like, she was so determined. She didn't have the prep that we had, she didn't do the rehearsals we had, but she just got on with it and got it done. What represents your national costume? Mine was a sunset, a paddle pop sunset on an Australian beach. You did so amazing at Miss Universe. Thank you so, so much. What do you think about Miss India? I didn't get to spend a lot of time with her, but she seemed like a lovely, lovely girl. Congratulations for top 16. I saw it coming with your preparation and communication skills. Thank you so much. I did have one advantage, is that I speak English, and I'm very used to speaking in front of people, and I'm very confident speaking in interviews because of my acting background, so that was an advantage for me. We're too down to earth here for pageants in Australia. I guess we are. But in saying that, they're such a powerful thing to be a part of. I just think we don't have a clear understanding of them in Australia. I'm back in Australia end of Feb. For aspiring actors, how can you find acting agencies? Google, speak to friends, speak to other people that are doing well in the industry, get their advice. It's all about who you know, not what you know, unfortunately. But yeah, network. That's probably the best way. Sending love from Cambodia. Love back to Cambodia. What do you think about Miss Philippines? I love Celeste. She was gorgeous. She was one of my good friends there. And she was actually across from me in the hallway. And I'm really good friends with Miss Italy, Virginia, who was her roommate. So, yeah, loved her. My hand is so cold that I'm eating with it. I was so hungry, but now because I'm talking and eating, I've eaten it so slow that I'm not that hungry anymore. What's next for me after Miss Universe? continuing on what I'm doing, focusing on my acting career and trying to get somewhere with that and modeling. I also work as an executive assistant, so continuing on with that. Any plans to meet up with Albany? No, Albany would be so busy right now. That girl is killing it, so I'm sure she's way too busy to meet up. Hi Brooke, how are you? By the way, for those that have texted me, if I haven't responded, it's because of international data roaming thing. If you want to speak to me, you have to message me on social media or WhatsApp. It is so cold. There are so many new people to my page. And I always think that my followers are just my close friends and know everything about me. So this is why I do these lives so often now, so you can learn more about me if you're a new follower. I want to do pageants again, but I'm only 5'2". Oh well, join. Don't let your height stop you from your dreams. Don't let your looks stop you from your dreams. Don't let your height stop you from your dreams. Don't let anything stop you from doing what you want to do. Because if you don't ever try, you'll never know. Look at me. Do you know how many people said to me on that stage, you're so muscly to be on the stage? But I didn't let that stop me. How's New York? New York's amazing. Someone just came up here. Would you follow me? I will follow you after this live. Hi. Hello. Can anyone guess what I'm eating? It's so crazy. Like, I can see all these apartments. There's so many around. And all these people are just going about their life with their own problems and their own issues. And we all just like live in the same place but have so many different problems and issues. Come to Italy. I am coming to Italy. I'm going to Milan in 1 week. I wish this was Gosmani Gomez. It's like a healthy kind of poke bowl with falafel. Salad and meat? No, I don't eat meat. My dream role for acting is Wonder Woman. I would love to play Wonder Woman. It'd be so much fun. I'd also love to meet Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman currently. Or I would love to play a boxing role in a movie, like a girl boxer in a movie. Oh my gosh, I would love that. I'm just hoping, here's to manifesting and hoping and praying, that some scriptwriter is in America right now writing a movie about a girl boxer. And he's like, hey, did you hear Miss Australia's a boxer? And they're like, really? Can she act? Yeah, she's actually a trained actress as well. Wow, she does boxing and acting. Let's put her in the movie. That's what we're hoping for, guys. Will you join Hollywood as an actress? I wish it was that simple. You have to get a working visa to even live here before you can even audition for stuff. Then you have to keep auditioning until you get a role. Then when you get a role, you have to keep working hard till you get a name for yourself here. And that's how it works. Are you vegan or vegetarian? No, I'm neither. I'm pescatarian. So I eat all seafood. I just don't eat chicken, or I just don't eat red meat. Which is ironic because my dad is a cattle farmer. How much money does a pageant spend to participate at Miss Universe? I'm not sure. What's your zodiac? My star sign is Sagittarius. You can see the Empire State Building flashing in all its glory. What do you think about the new Miss Universe? I love her. She was so deserving of it. Manifesting, yes. I was just manifesting. Can you get in touch with Margot Robbie's production company? Now that would be an idea. I do love Margot Robbie. Originally, I grew up in Queensland. My mum lives in Noosa. So that's my hometown, I guess. But right now I live in Sydney, Australia. I like your workouts. Thank you very much. Sagis are awesome. The armchair philosophers and fun. What's that mean? Probably sounds like me, an armchair philosopher. What time is it here? It's 9 p.m. at night. Let's write a script for this boxing movie. Oh my god, that would be insane. Let's make like a kick-ass female boxing movie. And I'll play the lead role. How many times a week do you work out? The last fortnight I've worked out 2 times only in the last 2 weeks. But normally I work out 5 times a week. Normally I'll do like 3 or 4 PT sessions and I'll run 2 or 3 times a week. So 5 to 6 times a week I normally was working out leading up to Miss Universe. But since being at Miss Universe, I only trained twice because there was no time at all. And now since being in New York, I'm probably going to do a workout after this tonight. I'm going to go down and check out the gym because I haven't trained in a while. But I've been walking like 10 kilometers each day here. So that helps. So sad that you didn't win. You were my favorite. It's honestly not sad that I didn't win. I'm so happy with the outcome. Look at me getting to travel now, do everything I want to do. Still got to be a part of it, still got to place, still got to experience it all. And now I get to continue on my journey. So I'm happy. You're my favorite too. You guys are so cute. I honestly didn't even think anyone knew who I was.
That's really the place.
The most beautiful boxer in the universe. Thank you, but that's because I haven't had a fight yet. If I had a fight, I'm sure my face would look different. No, I don't speak Spanish. I wish I did. You had the best body in the competition. Thank you. I appreciate that. But that is just your opinion. I'm sure others had other opinions. Do you like intermittent fasting? I'm hoping to do it this year. I don't really try any of the kind of like fad diets like that. I just eat healthy, eat what my body wants and needs, train hard. I mean, I probably should try doing something like that. It probably would mean I don't have to train as hard because I'd probably stay in shape a lot easier, but for now I just eat what I want and just train hard. How's it been going? My favourite Australian queen, love from Jamaica. It's been going amazing. I love it here so far. Does Australia have their own language? No, we just speak English. Although Indigenous Australians, Aboriginals do have a certain kind of language. So I guess we do actually. A native Australian. When did you decide you wanted to apply to be Miss Universe Australia? Was it a random decision? Yeah, it was very random. The opportunity kind of just popped up and I was like, yeah, what have I got to lose? Applied, made it through the first round and I was like, this is weird. How'd I end up here? Went to state finals, was really different to the other girls. I rocked up for my interview in cargo pants and all of them had really girly dresses on and I was like, well, I think I got the memo wrong. It was kind of like they told us to dress in a way that describes you, or like dress that's a way that's true to you kind of thing. And a lot of the girls dressed beautifully in their beautiful dresses, and I rocked up in cargo pants. And I was like, wow, I think I missed the memo. I did my interview, I then did my catwalk, and I was so sick. I found out the next day that I actually had influenza A, so I was so sick. And I got called and I made it through. And I was one of the 5 selected from New South Wales. And I was like, this is weird. How did this happen? And then I went to national finals and I had no expectations of winning. I was just there to enjoy the ride and have fun and meet girls, like-minded girls, make new friends and, yeah, enjoy the process. And then I got crowned Miss Australia. And I was like, what? It was crazy to me, honestly. But I've performed my whole life. I grew up dancing, so the second I stepped onto the stage to do my walk, I was like, I'm home. So yes, it was random. I'm right-handed. That's why I keep scrolling on my phone through your questions with my right hand and then eating with my right hand. Right hand is frozen, left hand is warm. Literally, my left hand is inside this, so warm, and this one is like frozen. Oh, hi Kurt, how are you? Did you do modelling beforehand, before you went to Miss Australia? Yes, I've been modelling since I was 16 years old. I did my first photo shoot. I did a photo shoot with City Beach. For those in Australia, you know who City Beach is. And a fair few bridal photo shoots. And then I got a modelling agency and started doing more work. I worked with ASICs and online clothing boutiques and things like that. And then I moved to Sydney and I left my agency, my modelling agency, and decided I wanted to focus on acting. And an acting coach told me that I couldn't do both. I had to decide modelling or acting. I chose acting, left my modelling agency, and yeah, I've only really freelance modelled here and there for people that ask me in the last 12 months. Like I started getting back into it a little bit. And then now that Miss Universe has happened, I'm like, you know what, I might as well take advantage of this and get back into modelling. Because it's good money, it's easy work, and it's a great thing to do on the side. Very hard to be a full-time model though, like Bella Hadid and Kendall and that. What sort of acting are you interested in doing? I love film TV acting. I don't really do theatre acting. I love film TV acting though. You're amazing on the stage. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are so supportive. Honestly, the amount of love I've received post the pageant is insane. Like, actually insane. And not even just from Australia, from all around the world, different countries. It's wild to me. My mum was super proud. She was at her friend's house with all of her friends and my nan, and they were all watching on the TV together. And they were all super proud. Everyone has been proud, as am I proud. Love back to Colombia. Are you sitting on your balcony in a hotel or in Central Park? I'm sitting on the balcony in my hotel. And it's a beautiful view. Look at this. It's like the rooftop. Cool view. What's your Australian acting? Who is your Australian acting agency? Well, I was with one. I've been with a few different Australian ones actually, but once I get back, I start my contract with my new acting agency, which is Chic Management. Is it delicious? I'm going to be honest, it's pretty bland, pretty boring, if I'm going to be real honest. But I felt like I needed vegetables and salad tonight, so That's why we got this. I really loved your sisterhood with Miss Lebanon. I love Miss Lebanon. We're actually planning to meet up in Paris when I'm in Paris. She's looking at getting her visa now to come to Paris when I'm there. So hopefully. Love your accent. Thank you so much. Oh, my phone's on 5%. Skincare routine, please. My skincare routine is so boring. I just rely on facials. I went and got one today in New York because my skin was hating me because of all the makeup I had to wear at Miss Universe. So I went and got one today, and she like extracted everything and steamed my face and cleansed it, and it was so refreshing. Talk to us about my new projects. I don't really have any new projects right now that I can talk about. I'm going to Paris for Paris Fashion Week, doing a photo shoot in my evening gown, getting to watch a Lynn's show. Then I'm just going to go hang out with Virginia, Miss Italy, in Milan. And then in Amsterdam, I'm doing a photo shoot with Seamless One, which I told you guys this morning about. And then I have work in Dubai, and then I'm going home for another photo shoot in February with my mum. That's pretty much my new projects that are coming up. We literally screamed when Australia was called into the top 16. Love from PNG and Fiji. We feel like you represented all of the Oceania on the stage. Thank you, Monique. So you're so welcome. That's such a kind message. So many people were like, we screamed when you got to the top. I literally screamed too, I'm pretty sure, on stage. Is there any drama with the girls in Miss Australia or Miss Universe? No drama. Everyone loves everyone. It really is a sisterhood. I can't understand that, sorry. I only speak Milano. Italy, yes. I'm going to Milano. In Italy. I think that's Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, sorry. Mon, would love any tips for Miss Universe Australia this year. Well, I'll probably meet you if you're applying for Miss Universe Australia. I go on the nationals trip with all of the girls for Miss Universe Australia this year. My advice is be yourself. If it's meant for you, it will happen. Don't try and be what you think they want you to be. Don't try and put yourself in a box. Don't try and be like every other girl there. Be yourself. Be yourself. Stay true to who you are and let yourself shine through that. Don't let the nerves of an interview get you down. Everyone there is human. They just want to speak to you and find out about you. Think of it as a job interview. The whole big thing is like a party job interview. If you're fit for the role, you'll get the role. If not, there's another role out there waiting for you. So just be yourself and really enjoy the process. That's my main takeaway from it. Already came to Brazil. No, I haven't come to Brazil. Miss Brazil messaged me last night actually saying, when you want to come to Brazil, please let me know. Please let me know. I would love to go to Brazil. Maybe that will be on my bucket list of places to travel next. But this trip is very full. Such a wonderful girl. Enjoy your trip and always stay safe. Love you. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you. Hi, I'm Valeria from Colombia, and she admired you for training boxing and self-defense. Thank you so much. Me and Maria have spoken, but we haven't met yet. But when I get back to Australia, we will be meeting. Have you and the girls talked about meeting up for a vacation? No, not yet. Maybe though. Did you also take part in Israel last year despite their politics? Pardon? No, I don't know who that is, sorry. A Colombian girl who travelled around Australia with her husband in a van. That's cool. I'd love to do that. That sounds fun. Me and Jack actually bought a van once and wanted to do that. How to learn English in 8 months. I have no idea because I only know one language and that's English. I wish I knew other languages. I honestly take my hat off to anyone who can learn another language after the age of 20. I think it's very difficult. So you feel nervous about the questions? Questions for Miss Universe? No, not at all. Random question, what was your ATAR? I didn't go to school in New South Wales, so I didn't get an ATAR. I went to school in Queensland where we have OPs. And I got an OP9. OP21 is the worst, OP1 is the best, and I got an OP9. So, I don't know. Whatever that means to you. Hello, how is New York? New York is so good, I love it here. I would love to move here. No, he isn't. I'm trying to make him, but he can't at the moment. I prefer Spanish or Italian. Yeah, I would love to learn Spanish or Italian, either one of them. Were you nervous on stage? No, stage is like my second home. I loved it up there. No, he didn't come with me. He's working still. He runs his own business, so it's hard to get time off. What are your travel plans? I'm in New York until Saturday. I feel like I've said this 50 times. If anyone has been on this live since the start, you've heard this so many times. I'm in New York until Saturday, then I go to Paris for 5 days, and then I go to Milan for 4 days, and then I go to Amsterdam for like 5 days, I think it is. And then I go to Dubai for like a week and a bit, and then I go home. Would you ever consider working on the new revamped Neighbours? Is there a new Neighbours? I didn't even know that. In Australia, are new revamped Neighbours? Is that a thing? Maybe. No, I knew I'd want dessert, and I on purpose didn't buy myself dessert because I'm trying to eat healthier, and now I'm craving it already. Thank goodness for Uber Eats. I just want to shower and get in my pajamas. I don't want to walk back around down there. Now that you're Miss Australia, did you have to quit your job? And will this be your full-time job for the next year? No, I still have to keep my job because I have to make an income still. You don't really make a lot of money as Miss Australia. You don't really make a lot of money as any Miss, I don't think. So you still keep pursuing your dreams and still pushing and working hard. And you still have to earn a living. You still have to pay your rent and stuff. So, yeah, I'll be keeping my job. Favorite song? I love Beyonce. I love how much vroom she has in her songs. I don't know what my all-time favorite song is. There's so many. There's one called I Am Woman that I love. There's a lot. Hi from Colombia, but right now my favorite song is by Bad Bunny. I thought Miss Australia is a paid job. No, not really. No. Not enough to survive off of. None of them are. No country is a paid job, I don't believe. Maybe some of them. Maybe the big ones like Philippines and Colombia. We all think you should have taken the crown. Thank you so much. But you know what? There's only one winner, and there's only one girl whose destiny it was. So that's totally fine with me. I know my path is leading me other ways. When one door closes, another door opens. But thank you. That's really, really kind of you. I literally just finished my dinner and I'm still hungry. I need to order more food now. My phone, by the way, is on 2%, so I'm going to jump off live soon. What is your current job? I work as an actress, a model, and an executive assistant. Hi, Emily. How are you? Emily's the OG, obsessed with this girl. Oh, you're so cute, Emily. You're the best, honestly. I was just on a phone call to home saying how amazing you are before this live video. What do you think? Are you spiritual? I wouldn't say I'm spiritual, but I believe that your path is already planned out for you, and that, oh my gosh, my phone is going to die any second, and that I believe in the universe and I believe in energies, but I wouldn't say I'm spiritual. Are you traveling alone? Yes, I am traveling alone. I love traveling alone. It's good fun. You're on Australia already? No, I'm not in Australia. I am in New York. Is it tough keeping your job and balancing your Miss Australia role? Not really. I've always lived a very busy life. I've always worked multiple jobs, so it was kind of just adding a little bit more onto my plate, but it was something I wanted, so yeah, I love it. I prefer a snow coat than a crown. Oh. How did you meet your boyfriend? That's way too long of a story, honestly. My phone will die before that happens. Where is your next stop after New York? Paris. I'm off to Paris. I was in Paris in October last year and I'm so excited to go back. It's so beautiful there. And I have a friend there now. One of my Miss Universe Australia friends is actually living there. So I'm going to go see her while I'm there, and I'm going to go to the fashion week, and I'm going to do a photo shoot in my evening gown before I go to Milan and stay with Miss Italy. Who is your favourite? Let's change it to a favourite Australian actress. My favourite Australian actress is Margot Robbie. Favourite Australian singer? I don't really have a favourite Australian singer, to be honest. I mean, I could make someone up and lie, but I'm not about that. Australian singer, yeah, no favourite Australian singer, sorry. Monique, in Paris, like a series. Oh my gosh, like Emily in Paris. Can you imagine? I would love to be in that TV show. That is one TV. I wonder if they have Emily in Paris on my TV here. I knew it would be in the top 16. Love from Mexico. Thank you so much. You look like a brunette Margot Robbie. Oh my gosh, what a compliment. I love Margot Robbie. Not even her looks. I love her looks, but I just love everything that she is and everything that she stands for. Did you know she started her own production company of all females? How cool is that? So she now makes her own movies and produces them. And I, Tonya was one of them, actually. And it was an all-female cast. All-female crew, sorry, not cast. All-female crew working on the set, which I thought was so cool and such an empowering message. And that's kind of when I started falling in love with her, but also I love that she's from Australia and she has a similar upbringing to me, and she's just killing it. She's honestly goals in life. First time in Paris? No, it won't be. It'll be my second time in Paris. Share some of your stories of Miss Universe. What stories do you want to know? People are sending requests to be in my live video, but I just don't know if this is safe. Unless I know you, I will not be accepting any requests to be in my live video. Oh, there's a little box here with questions in it. What? I'm so new to live. What's your leg day routine? I don't have a leg day routine. Honestly, I danced for 15 years growing up. And my muscle memory in my legs is just ridiculous. I do run a lot, but I try not to train legs because if I train my legs, they get too big. And I already have that issue. With modeling, it's hard to be very muscular. But naturally, I have a muscular figure. How was your first experience in New York? I've loved it so far. There was only one weird encounter, which just happened before, but it was fine. I was inside the 7-Eleven buying water, and there was this guy in there trying to start an argument with the people that work there behind the counter, and he waited for the police to leave, and then he started trying to steal things, and the workers were like, what is happening here? And then he was trying to take like the vending machine or something. And the poor lady in front of me, she was an elderly lady and she was getting worried. So I was standing behind her to try and help her feel a little bit more safe. And she was saying to the cashier, excuse me, can you please hurry? Because she was getting worried. And then she walked out of the store and I stayed there and paid for my stuff and left. And as I was walking back to my apartment, I passed her and she was like, oh my gosh, she was like, that was so scary. And she was like, you were so brave standing in there. I just wanted to get out of there. But I felt so sorry for her. So that was the weirdest encounter I've had in New York. Other than that, it's been fine. I love it here. How many hours sleeps did you have each night during Miss Universe? 5 to 6, which is standard for me, really. Did you get to know Miss USA? Well, no, I didn't. I wish I got to know her better. Who was my closest friend at Miss Universe? I would say Miss Lebanon. Okay. Have you heard of BJP fees? No, I haven't, sorry. I always get worried sounding things out on here because sometimes people write stuff that when you sound it out, it just doesn't, it's not good. Why was there no Miss New Zealand at Miss Universe? I'm not sure, to be honest. Paris is incredible, but France in general is amazing. It is. How was Miss Thailand? She was beautiful. Have you... keep scrolling. My favorite movie? Oh, that's a hard one. How old am I? I am 27 years young. When people send me a request to be in my video, if I accept that, does that mean their face is going to pop up on my screen? Is that how that works? Who was your vote for Miss Congeniality? Are you allowed to say? I didn't get to vote for Miss Congeniality, actually. It was weird. I saw that being announced and I was like, what? I didn't get to vote for this. So that was strange. I met up with Miss Korea last night. We went to dinner together. Teach us Aussie slang, please. What kind of Aussie slang do you want to know? Everyone thinks mate is slang. My phone is on 1%. I have to go. I need to go charge my phone in the room. And I also need to warm up. But anyway, ciao for now. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out from New York. Bye.